Hello everyone, this is Luke, and you're watching OPKGaming. This is episode 10 of our Minecraft Modcraft Let's Play, and where we left off, well actually I'm first going to do what I said I was going to do. We're actually going to do our little challenges for the, video. And I was told by, I believe it is, actually let's find exactly who it is, James Z132, and he said I should make a flower farm. Now apparently, according to him, flowers cannot grow in dark areas, which I do actually believe. I'm not saying he's lying, but I definitely do believe him. Well, okay, well, I hope you get what I mean. So the whole basic idea of it is that you find an area and you just flatten it. Actually, let's just make a nice little dark room. It has to be very dark because dirt and flowers and everything cannot grow in the dark. That's their whole problem. And what we're going to do is actually make a dark area, so I'm probably going to just dig in the wall. Oh, yeah, stupid lag caused by stupid, what is it? What mod is that again? Wow, forestry. I love how I completely forget what it's called. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of that, and we're going to go mining. I really do like how it automatically switches to whatever it should use. Oh, that is so amazing. And we're just going to dig this area out. Okay, so I was heading back to get some bone meal, and I noticed this. While in the middle of this BuildCraft mining area, there's just some random cows chilling in the area. I have no idea how they got there or why they're there, but, well, unfortunately for them, they're going to go all the way to the center of the earth. Poor little devils. Oh well, nothing I can do about that. So I'm going to go ahead and make some bone meal. It's pretty cheap, not too expensive. Well, actually, yeah, I guess it's kind of expensive. Oh, actually, I can just target bone meal directly. Wow, I totally failed life. Because before, I forgot to actually target that, so yeah, my bad. And this is how the whole thing works. First, you have to find a nice little area, kind of like this, that has a dark area. So I'm going to actually close this off real quick, and hopefully you guys can actually see what's going on in here. If not, I hope that you can. And then you have to make it, well, it's preferably only one high so that it doesn't let monsters spawn, because if you have it more than one high, of course, it will let monsters spawn. And you don't want that, do you? But the cool thing is that if you have the block breakers, of course, those only require it being one high, so you can have a block breaker or sucker thing. I don't know exactly which one I should use. And if you have the placer, you can actually place down items such as bone meal on the ground, and that will actually make it, stupid lag, and that would make it pretty, I'll just show you what I mean. So right clicking it does nothing. Actually it has to be grass, which I totally forgot about. So we're gonna have to let some grass grow into here, and I'll be right back once it does. Okay, so while I'm letting that grow, I actually want to start a new little, because this is just a little side project that, well, I guess it's kind of the main project of this episode. Well, no, I don't think it'll take the whole episode. But another project I want to do is, I think it is Mega Cola 111 and JSC Soccer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They both said that I should make high voltage solar panels. So we're going to look up high voltage solar panels. Unfortunately, I don't think I can click on them. And okay, so as you can see, there is no high voltage solar panels. However, there is a mod. It's called Compact Solars 2.2.0, and that's part of, I believe it's part of Bucket. Yes, well, it can be part of Bucket, so if I want to add this in my server, I could. And the mod actually makes really, really compressed solar panels. Basically, it just gets 8 solar panels plus a low voltage transformer and makes it into one low voltage solar array. And then if you put 8 low voltage solar arrays around a medium voltage transformer, that'll create a medium voltage solar array, and then 8 of those around a high voltage, 8 of those around a high voltage transformer will create a high voltage solar array. So basically that is just, it's insane how amazing mods can get. Oh, I love these mods. I believe I will install that as soon as I update the mods to 1.2.5. I've just been really lazy and haven't gotten around to doing it, but I will hope to do that soon. And let's see if maybe it's gone inside of the little cave. I actually made a hole just so that it would move inside the cave. Oh, hello, random seeds. Oh no, don't tell me it messed everything up. Oh no, it messed everything up. What happened? What in the world? That's annoying. I have no idea what happened. If you guys know why all my seeds are just everywhere, please tell me. I know why it's lagging. Don't bother telling me it's lagging because of BuildCraft or something like that, but I know why it's lagging. Huh, interesting. I have absolutely no idea why I did that. Well, huh. Okay, yes. So if you guys know why the seeds all just went plop right out of their spots, please tell me. I'm at a loss of words, and I think there needs to be one more right here in the middle. I'm just gonna go ahead and plop that right there. There you go, awesome. So now this is all... oh crap. Well, it was set up properly before. Well, now. I'm just messing everything up. No! Oh, darn it. And as you can see, it's kind of in here. I'm just gonna show you guys what I mean. So if you have a regular light, it'll just grow. But then if you have a darker area, like this, like that, I believe that... no, grass does grow. I don't believe flowers grow. Yeah, okay, well, that's the whole point of it. Yeah. So thank you for the suggestion. I will definitely try it out. And I actually hope to do that very, very soon. And also, let me just check. I'm pretty sure someone told me about a lot of people, like Master Wizard, Roblox. He said to steal the gold up there, but I don't really want to because it's just really pretty. And I believe... so, Drag Kreiger told me to say... no, told me that I should watch Direwolf's videos to learn the sorting system for the Mark II pipes. Or, I believe it's... I think they're just BuildCraft pipes, but whatever, I'll try to figure that out. And also... I should do... yes, Jerky Girl X said I should do some Thaumcraft research, which I did. And unfortunately, because I already made the world before I even did anything else, I mean, before I even installed Thaumcraft, I cannot, unfortunately, actually use the mod. So, yeah. Kind of sound like that one guy from that one... oh, dang it, what is that movie called? Have any of you ever seen The Office? That's the movie. The Office, this guy, I guess he's the boss. He goes... yeah, I'm gonna need those TPS reports ASAP. Yeah, it's a pretty funny movie. And I know I'm jibber-jabbering right now. I'm gonna cut to the next scene right now. Also, I was told, I believe it's by... oh, dang it, I hate it when I do that. But I was told to actually make red matter... oh no, it's called quote-unquote super red matter armor. And that's Mega Cola 111. He said that it's super hard red matter armor, or also known as Abyss helmets. Actually, let's see if we can't find that. So we're going to look up the armor. So armor, and as you can see, there is the Infernal red matter armor. We're going to look up helmets. Here is the Abyss helmet. We're going to look up boots, and here are the Hurricane boots. And then there's also the pants. Or is it pants? No, it's... oh man, I hate it when I do this. Leggings? Yes, it is leggings. Or... oh. Okay, so as you can see here, we have... I don't believe there's anything... no, I don't see any special leggings for red power, unfortunately. Or let's look up red matter... oh, here you go. Greaves. Wow, Greaves. Okay, Greaves. There you go, the Gravity Greaves. Oh, that's a pretty cute name. And what he said to do is before episode 200, and I hope long before that, I should have all 4 of those. And those are worth, he says, it's hard to get because it's 5 dark matter, 5 red matter, 1 fully charged Kleinstar Omega. So let's look up the helmet, Abyss helmet. Yes, it is 1 fully charged Kleinstar Omega, which is some like 52 million EMC, a red matter helmet, an Evertide amulet, and a soul stone. Wow, that's crazy to say the least. Oh boy, but I will definitely do that challenge. Hopefully a long time before episode 200, maybe even before episode 100. Heck, maybe even before episode 50. But I promise you, I will do that. And I was challenged by Klepto to make an elevator using red power 2 frames and the computer. I'm not sure what he means by the computer. I'm going to guess he means the IndustrialCraft mod. which I do not currently have installed. Oh, wow, of course I have all this bone meal. But the reason why I don't have it installed is because it's actually, well, how do I explain this? ComputerCraft is, well, it wasn't working for me. I tried installing it and it just didn't like my computer at all, so yeah. It kind of, we parted ways, I'll say that. And we're just gonna throw all these away because I made this awesome get rid of system, I guess you can call it. And it makes it so that they all end up, oh, I did not mean to get that. Where is it? Oh, right here. And they all end up right here. Pretty awesome. I do have to say, I love all these mods. They are so amazing. And actually, I think the next thing I want to do is start making some... Well, I already have enough farms. I want to make a nice base. I think that's the next plan. And also, I want to see if I can't get more solar panels, because I think 4 is a little measly. So I'll be right back with some more solar panel supplies. Okay guys, so I believe after quite a while I collected enough resources for the entire thing, so we're just going to get 5 generators, and then we're going to get I believe it is glass in a upside down V, and then our coal dust in a regular V, and then finally we're just going to need our last 2 circuits, just like that. And that creates our solar panels, and now we have, I believe it's 9 solar panels, so yes, you guys are probably like, oh yeah, he actually has some power now, and I'm actually happy for that, because my 4 solar panels could hardly power 1 measly little sucker. Let's see if we can't, okay, good, we can definitely throw that right there. And I believe I do not have, okay, I have 1 more cable. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run this right here, and yeah, I don't have any more of that. And I'm just going to put them like this on here temporarily. Well, actually, no, this will be permanent, but there we go, nice. And it looks like I'm going to have to get some more. Actually, do I have enough resources? No, I do not have enough resources. And I got some more gold from the floor. I did not get all the gold from the floor inside of that building, but now I do. And if you guys look at how much I have in here, 1,493,000. Wow. You guys are probably wondering, what am I going to do with it? Well, I think the first thing I'm going to do is try to complete this, I guess, this layer of the... Wow, I totally forgot what it's called. This layer of the farm. No, the flower. The flower of this. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. So now I'm just going to go ahead and throw the Klein star in. Get myself 1 diamond. No, I believe it's 2 diamonds around 1 glass, if I'm not mistaken. So let's do that. 1 glass, 2 diamonds. And no, that's not the right mod. It's actually glass around a diamond. So we're just going to put glass like that. And then 2 redstone, if I remember correctly. And of course I don't have enough redstone. What a surprise. So again, we're just going to throw that in there. Redstone, target redstone. So I think I just need 2 redstone. I might as well actually get a full stack of 64. Burn 1. Perfect. Okay. So now with all this stuff, we can go ahead and create... actually no, I did make too few. Oh yay. Okay, I'm happy I made the extra 64, otherwise I would have too few. And with all these, we throw in our 2 diamonds, and that makes our glass fiber cables that are super duper expensive and way, well, they're really nice. They're very nice to use. But I do dislike how expensive they are, but I do love how, I guess, usable they are, because they can support a ton of things. There we go. Set this up, just throw it right, probably in a hard to access place, probably best. There we go, nice. So now that we have 9 solar panels, I believe that all of our machines should be nice and powered without any problems. And actually the problem was this guy was sucking so much power that if I were to try to run any of these, for example, if I were to try to like macerate some tin, it just wouldn't work. And now we can actually go ahead and macerate as much as we want. I'll go ahead and start macerating some iron. Might as well just get all this, I don't see why not. Quest solve that. Unfortunately, it does take a little while. I mean, some of them, like, sometimes it spurts out a lot, and then it's just like 1 at a time, and then, yeah, it's kind of random, but whatever, no complaints. And there we go. Oh, that's all of that. And we just throw this inside the macerator. And actually, before I could only throw in 1 of the overclocker upgrades, but now I believe I can throw in 2. So we're just going to toss that in there. And as you can see, it is going a bit faster, not too fast, but if you have enough overclocker upgrades, which I'm not exactly sure how you change. So if you guys know how to make different overclocker upgrades, please, please, please tell me. I'm actually going to look it up right now, and I'm going to figure it out. Okay, guys, so as you can see, we still have quite a few of these machine blocks left, and you may be wondering what I'm doing with them. Well, actually, what I'm doing is I'm saving them specifically so I can make some advanced machines. And of course, advanced machines are made with the raw carbon. Actually, no, it's not with these. But then we get 2 of those, and that makes a raw carbon mesh. And actually, I believe I do need to macerate some more coal, so I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, now that we have 2 of these raw carbon meshes, what we can do is actually compress them. And that will create a a carbon fiber. I believe it's just carbon fiber. Let me check. Oh, carbon plate, yes. And then 2 carbon plates along with 2 advanced alloys around a machine block will actually create an advanced block. So let's see. I'm not exactly sure if this creates just 1 or 2. Okay, it only creates 1, so I'll be back once it makes the second one. Okay, so now with our 2 carbon plates, what we do is we put them left and right, and then we put our advanced alloys up and top, like at the bottom and the top. And that makes a advanced machine block. And now this can be used for whatever purpose, actually, well, for it's every advanced machine there is, but I want to make a rotary macerator. And a rotary macerator is some cooked iron. I totally forgot what it's called. I love it when I do that. And so what we're going to do is just throw this there, and then all we need is this all around. Oops, wow, fail. And the macerator. So I'm actually going to destroy this real quick. And what we're going to do is get rid of that. And, oh, dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh, be right back. I failed at life. Sorry, guys. Okay, so after that failure, we have our macerator right here. And we need is an advanced block under it. And then we need our 7 refined iron all around. And that creates a rotary macerator. So now this rotary macerator is basically the most advanced machine I have for IndustrialCraft. It looks like a macerator, it acts like one, but it actually speeds up. So basically what I can do is I can just, well, for one, I can actually throw wherever the target things, oh, don't tell me I use those. Okay, here they are. The overclocker upgrades. If I throw these in here, they'll actually get a lot, this thing will just go crazy. It's insane. So what I can do now is I want to put in the coal. So we're going to, actually, no, not charcoal. We're going to throw in some coal. I'm going to split these up because I'm pretty dang sure that if I split them up, it'll actually work better. And as you can see, the RPMs are actually increasing. So as this increases in RPM, it will actually, for one, it'll use more power, and for 2, it'll actually go a lot faster. And what's actually, I think I may want to get rid of that. So as you can see, it chooses between them. It picks one at a time. And yeah, it only picks one at a time. So I might as well just leave that in there. So this is just a buffer. So if you want to have more than one piece of coal in there, I mean one stack of coal, but it's still pretty awesome. And this thing goes like crazy. Look at that. It is going so much faster now than before. It is insane. Look at that. It's going through, I'd say, about 2 seconds per each one. And it's eventually going to be down to 1 second. This is... wow, yeah, okay, so this is just insane. And what we're going to do with all this coal dust is, of course, first turn it into those meshes. Sorry if the sound is really, really loud. And then, of course, we're going to turn these into those. And we're going to throw this in the compressor, and we're going to make 2 more machine blocks. No, advanced machine blocks. And what we're going to do with those machine blocks is actually make, well, first I want to make some, I believe it's a singularity compressor, and then you can also make a centrifuge extractor. However, I don't really see the point of the extractor as of right now, because I don't really need it. And I definitely see the use of the rotary macerator. Maybe the compressor, I think that'll come later. I don't really need it right now. But basically, I think what I'm going to use the advanced machines for is first the induction furnace, and then a mass fabricator. I love it. Episode 10, and I'm already making mass fabricators. Well, I haven't made it yet, but I can dream, can't I? And yes, so it looks like I do have most of the necessary resources to create the mass fabricator. And first what we're going to need is an energy crystal, plus 6 lapis lazuli, which I don't believe I have, so we're going to get that real quick. Actually, I have 2, so I might as well just target that. And also I need 2, I believe those are regular circuits. So we're going to make those, and I'll be back. Okay, so it doesn't look like this second place is a buffer. I don't know for sure, but I placed 2 different items in there and it didn't work. However, the good news is that I do have some copper, and actually I only need 7 copper, so once I have 7, we can go ahead and create the induction furnace. So an induction furnace is simply, and I'm actually going to get the tool out this time so I don't screw it up. And, oh, that's weird, I thought I had, oh, looks like I have 2 of them. Okay, so this doesn't have any items in it, I'm just going to move that. I thought for a second, I was like, oh no, don't tell me it turned into a regular machine block, but luckily it didn't. And we need that in the middle, an advanced machine block in the bottom, and these all around, and that creates an induction furnace. And we once again get another achievement. So an induction furnace is like a furnace, but it cooks things for 1 twice as fast because it holds 2 items instead of 1 and cooks both of them at the same exact time. And I'll show you what I mean. I can throw in 2 iron. I'm actually gonna night or something, or no, I think this is just using so much power. It's probably stealing all the power from here and not letting any of it into over here. But as you can see, there's heat building up. And the cool thing is that if you have a switch, or if you keep this powered, so I need to get out a redstone torch or something of that nature. And then once again, it looks like I don't have anything of that nature. So I'll just have to make it real quick. Walking over here, because I don't have anything to run with. Don't have any food. And now what we're going to do is, of course, craft our... I have to open up this in order to actually open it. And there we go, lever. So what I can do is throw this wherever I want. It's probably preferential to place it like right here, but I can't, so I'm just going to place it right there. And if you power it, as you can see, well, I'm pretty dang sure that if you leave it powered, it will constantly keep the heat going up. And it will keep it at 100%. It will not overheat, which is a good thing. I'm really happy it does not overheat. And as you can see, we're creating tons of iron, which means now we're, of course, going to macerate things incredibly quickly. So I'm just going to go ahead and get all this out. I'm not sure there's a way to... See, what's the both mean? I don't know what both... Oh. Craft, supply, both. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going to request all of those. I'm going to request all of these. Probably should go down... There we go. We're going to request that. I'm not sure if you can actually macerate silver, but I'm going to do it anyways. And then we got 71 here. Get all of those. And yes, so basically we're just going to get everything that we can, and we're going to turn it into what's actually usable. And it's funny watching all this stuff just fly at my feet. It's kind of cool, actually. Okay, we're going to throw this in the macerator because I know it's done, and it loses RPM really quickly once it's done. So as you can see, we have plenty of coal dust. Actually, I'm going to rearrange that. There we go, nice and together. And what we're going to do now, once we pick this up, I need to make sure it can actually macerate silver. I'm not sure if it can exactly, but I'm just hoping, I'm praying that it can. And I'm going to get rid of something that's taking too much room. There we go. But the cool thing is, now that we have all of our... Actually, I probably should just throw in another... Probably throw in that right there. And... Oh, wait. There we go. Problem solved. Okay. So what we're going to do now is actually go ahead and make some advanced armor. And as you can see, I have plenty of coal dust. So we're just going to make a whole bunch of these raw carbon fibers. And I believe I'm going to need... I'm going to need quite a few, aren't I? So let's see, to make a nano body armor, just the armor itself, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that means I'm going to have to, so each of these become 2 of those, so 6, and actually you're going to need 4, there we go. Just like that. So now we have 7 for just the body armor. And also I want to make a nano saber, because you guys have been telling me to make a lightsaber, so we're just going to need, pretty sure it's just 4, no, it is 8. And it doesn't even look like I have enough for that. Yeah, this stuff can get pretty expensive pretty fast. There we go, so now we have enough for a nano saber. And actually I think I made 2 extra, but whatever, who's going to complain. And I might as well just make one more. Oops. Wow, I love how I do that. There we go. So now we have all of these raw carbon fiber meshes, and we just have to put those into the compressor, and that will compress it. And you're probably saying, why don't you get the upgraded compressor? Well, because I don't really see the point of it. I mean, the compressor's nice, it's just not necessary. And actually, I think I do have a battery I have. Yes, I do. Okay. And the reason I'm getting a battery, so I can just charge it up real quick and throw it into here, because as you can see, that all the power is being diverted to the rotary macerator instead of anything else. So what I'm going to do is just throw this right here and give that some power to let that work. And, oh, awesome. So it is definitely moving it into the second slot, and I want to make sure that it'll actually get this piece of copper right here. And look at that, it is still increasing in RPM, it is still going. That thing is just a tank. Okay, so as you can see, it doesn't actually go in, it doesn't pull from this one. I'm not sure what this slot's for, I'll have to figure it out, or you guys can tell me. Yes, so one of those two. And I'm going to cut real quick, and I'm going to get all the resources I need for the armor and the saber. Okay, so I believe now we have enough resources to create our Nano saber. I should probably sleep real quick. I hate not being able to run because I don't know. I totally forgot that you have to have a certain amount of EMC to create food, and unfortunately all the items I have are either too high or too low, or they're fuel, so that means I can't even get them in the first place. So I can't throw this in, and I can't get food. Yeah, so basically I kind of screwed myself over. I can't throw that in. I don't have anything I can throw in at all. I can't throw in silver. No, I can't throw that in. Yeah, well, whatever. So what we're going to do now is create it. It's 2 of these, so 2 glowstone, plus 2 advanced alloys, like that, 2 carbon meshes, and then finally an energy crystal, and that creates a nano saber. Now nano sabers, being super duper awesome, they actually are, they're basically just like a regular sword, but when powered, and when they actually do have power from an MFE or MFSU, you can't use a bat box. I know you guys are probably like, what? I want to use only bat boxes. Well, build an MFE and you will not regret it. And as you can see now that it's fully charged, I believe there's a specific button for charging it. I'm not exactly sure which one. Nope. Nope. Okay, wait. So, okay, I'm gonna try, oh yes, right-clicking it. So right-clicking it powers it, and it makes it super duper crazy powerful. I'm pretty sure you can kill those flying little annoying things in just one hit. And it actually drains power when it's charged. See, it looks all glitchy. It's probably going to give you guys migraines or something like that. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. Basically going to be my new weapon of choice. And actually, I do have the mining drill, so I don't see the point of either of these. And I'm going to go ahead and just get rid of those. Ha 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 ha. I was probably like, what? No, don't get rid of those. And now we have plenty of power. I should also get rid of that. See, 1,480,000. I'm going to make myself a couple red matter. And yeah, nice. Now what we're going to do with this red matter is actually turn these into red matter. Wait, are they already red matter? No, I don't believe they are red matter. So what I'm going to do... Oh, wow, I have plenty of... Okay. What we're going to do is actually make a couple more of those so I can actually complete the full circle. I think... Yeah, okay, I'm going to need this. So energy collector... I'm going to need 3 more if I'm... Wait, no, I'm not going to need 3 more, am I? I don't... Yeah, I already have 3, and I already have this antimatter relay. Yep, I went overkill. Oh well. So what we're going to do is just... Well, first we need to upgrade them, so we're going to need some dark matter and some glowstone. And, of course, glowstone is pretty cheap. I love how I just did that. Did not mean to do that. And... I'll get everything. Okay, so I got enough dark matter and glowstone, so we're just going to throw all this in, yada yada yada, like usual, and then throw these in there, bam, energy collectors MK2. And what we can do now is actually upgrade 2 of those to energy collectors MK3. So yes, now we have quite a bit more power coming my way, and I'm going to throw these guys, one right there, one right there, and actually I'm going to destroy this wall. Unfortunately, I don't have any power in here, so I'm going to charge this real quick. I'm not exactly sure if the mining drill is set for the mod, you know, the mod that lets you switch weapons really quickly. I'm not sure if it's actually a target. I may have to actually manually adjust that. So I'm going to see if switching... Yes, it does automatically switch. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to just throw this red dark matter one right here. And now you can see it. Well, you probably can't see it compared to before, but it's still probably getting a lot more power. And yeah, we have 21 diamond blocks. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Wow. I'm really, really impressed. And actually, I'm going to need some more jack-o'-lanterns. I love how they call them pumpkins. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to need, I think, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So I'm going to need 7 more. And we're going to throw this in. 5. Oh, not 7 more. I'm going to need 7 total. And we're just going to throw these on top of here. So one goes here, and you guys are probably like, no, you can't access it now. And yeah, that is very true. So one goes there, and finally one goes there. And as of right now, I cannot access the top. Well, now I can. There we go. And it's probably making power super duper awesome quickly. Sweet. I think this episode may be over. I'm sure it's been a really long episode, and I hope you guys like it. And as you can see, we have our rotary macerator. We have all of our amazing induction furnace awesomeness, and this is so awesome. I absolutely love these mods. I didn't think I was going to get too much done this episode, but I believe I did. If you guys disagree, or if you guys agree, please tell me in the comments. And actually, I think this is the first time I'm going to ask for this, but please give me a like and possibly favorite if you actually really, really like the video. And this is Luke. You have indeed been watching OPKGaming, and I hope you all have a very, very nice day.